Hey, it's Adam, Avalon Auto, Alpharetta, Georgia, AvalonAutoAtlanta.com. Next up, 2011 Lexus LX570, 123,000 miles, always owned in the South. Started out in South Carolina, then moved to the Atlanta, Georgia area, I believe around 2018 or so. Good service history, one minor accident involving a bumper. We did have to paint both front and rear bumpers. They had a good amount of like parking lot scrapes. Just side swipe kind of, scrapes through it that were not touch-upable. Touch-upable? Yeah, sure. But very nice truck, cleaned up really well. There is some environmental damage on the hood that we could get repainted, but it's not that bad. It doesn't bother me too much, but it is there. There's some tree sap marks, bird dropping marks, things like that. The sides look fantastic though. Good Michelin tires all the way around it. Brakes were done, I want to say like 2 or 3 months ago. Pads and rotors all the way around. It looks like rear calipers were replaced as well on both sides. Undercarriage is nice and clean. Headlights, we did restore both sides. So while the body shop had the bumpers off doing the bumpers, we had them pull the headlights out, do a full wet sand, polish, and clear coat the headlights while they had it. So it does have automotive grade clear coat on it, so they should last 7 to 10 years just like this. They look fantastic. I did mine on my personal 2010 about 5 years ago, and they're just starting to fade, but it was not automotive grade clear. It was just a rattle can clear. We are still, this is, what's today? Thursday, March 13th. Next Tuesday, my PDR company's coming out for it. They come every Tuesday now, but there is a small ding in the tailgate we're gonna get taken care of, and I believe there was one small one on the doors. Let me show you this hood. So the hood, we haven't brought it in for touch up yet. We're about to do that, but there is a couple of rock chips that we will touch up. This black does touch up pretty well. But again, some environmental damage. You can see kind of tree sap, bird droppings, things that just weren't cleaned off in a timely manner have stained the clear coat. So there is a handful of that around it, but no damage to where I would say I need to repaint the hood. But if somebody wants it perfect, we can get that done. It's not a big deal. But again, good Michelins all the way around. When we first got it, we did do it, send it in for inspection. Radiator was leaking, so new Denso radiator, full coolant exchange, full synthetic oil change, everything else checked out. Seats are not bad. They're not new like a lot of mine that I will recover. These don't have any specific tears or anything, so at this point we're not going to recover them. This is just standard wear for a 15-year-old vehicle. It does come with 2 keys. This 2011 does have the heated steering wheel, which I love. This does have the cool box as well. All the books and manuals. Wood grain's in good shape. I did replace this piece. That one was completely torn up. That's about a $640 piece from eBay. It is OEM from overseas, but it ain't cheap. So I've actually need to get the same piece for my truck. This wood grain down here is in good shape, but it is starting to delaminate a little bit right around these seat heater switches buttons. But AHC works great. Rear DVD fold down, everything works great. See, there is some staining in the carpet. This was a family hauler. There is evidence of that, especially before detail, just like gummies and milk bottle caps and things that were underneath the seats. Car seats were in here for a significant amount of time, and plenty of spills. They did shampoo and steam the carpets. This is as much as came out. So a lot of it did come out, but some of the buildup in the edges did not. There is one other option. I've got one vendor that will take everything out and kind of re-dye it, but we have to pull the carpet out for that, and I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole. But rear heated seats, rear climate controls, wood grain, everything's in great shape on all the doors. It does have the rear toolkit, power fold rear third row. Let's see, right side, so everything works. Very, very nice features. And it is a manual up. So manual up, a little magnetic thing there. But then if you want to fold it down, all that will go with the power button. It does have the factory tow hitch cover, which if you plan on towing anything with it, it's not quite worth covering it up. Power gate. Partner Rob just pulled in, so I'm going to wrap this one up. But good Michelin's all around. Undercarriage, very clean. No significant rust or anything. Again, this was in South Carolina and then Georgia its whole life. So very nice truck. More pictures, undercarriage, and everything will be at avalonautoatlanta.com. Give us a call if you got any questions. I'm going to get out of my buddy's way real quick.